All right, let's get right into it. If you're running a business with a GST registration, you're going to want to listen up for the next few minutes. This is a big deal. We're talking about a super urgent advisory that could literally stop your business in its tracks.
And no, I'm not exaggerating one bit. Your GST registration could genuinely be at risk. See, the GST system is starting to enforce a new rule, and if you're missing one key piece of information, well, your registration is on the chopping block. And this isn't some down-the-road problem. It is happening right now. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about this warning. We're going to break down a compliance step that honestly is super easy to miss. But trust me, if you overlook this one, the consequences are, well, they're major.
So, here's the deal. The official GST portal is getting an update. It's now running new automatic checks to make sure everyone is following a rule that, let's be honest, a lot of people probably forgot about or didn't even know existed. You could say the grace period is officially over.
So what is this rule that's causing all the fuss? It's called Rule 10A. Yeah, I know, it sounds super technical, but I promise you what it actually means is incredibly simple. And once you get it, you'll know exactly what to do to stay in the clear. Okay, so Rule 10A, in plain English, just means this. When you get your GST registration, you have to add your business's bank account details to the GST portal. Seriously, that's it. It's just their way of making sure you have a real, legitimate bank account tied to your business.
Now the deadline, this is where you got to pay attention. You need to get this done within 30 days of getting registered, or before you file your very first sales return, your GSTR1 or IFF. And the really important part? It's whichever comes first. So let's say you're super efficient and file your first return on day 15. Boom, that's your new deadline.
All right, so what happens if you miss the deadline? This is where things get really serious. We're not talking about a slap on the wrist here. This is a major, major risk to your business.
If you don't do this, the consequence isn't a small fine. It's not a polite warning letter. The one and only outcome is the suspension of your GST registration, period, end of story.
But okay, suspension sounds bad, but what does it actually mean for your business? Like for your day-to-day operations? How does this really impact your money, your customers, your ability to even stay open?
Well, for starters, you can't issue any new invoices. You can't file any of your GST returns. Your business operations basically just stop. They grind to a complete halt. And maybe worst of all, your clients can't claim input tax credit for anything they buy from you, which is a fantastic way to lose customers fast.
Okay, after all that scary news, I've got some really, really good news for you. The fix for this whole mess? It's actually incredibly simple. Seriously, you can solve this whole potential crisis in just a couple of minutes.
The official term for it is an amendment of registration non-core fields. Don't let that long name scare you. All it means is that you're just updating simple info, not the fundamental stuff about your business like your PAN number. And because of that, it's a super fast and easy process.
I mean, look how easy this is. You just log into the GST portal, you go to Services, then Registration, then Amendment of Registration, Non-Core Fields, find the Bank Accounts tab, click on it, pop in your bank details, upload a simple proof like a canceled check, and hit Submit. That's the whole shebang. It's designed to be painless.
So, what's the #1 thing you need to do right after you finish listening to this? Simple. Go check your own status. Right now. 30 days. Burn that number into your brain. If you just got registered, that clock started ticking the second you got your GSTN. And for everyone else, if you think you might have missed this step along the way, you need to fix it now before the system's new checks find you.
So let's wrap this up with the most important takeaway. The GST portal isn't just letting this slide anymore. It is actively looking for this information. The only way, and I mean the only way, to avoid having your business shut down is to be proactive and get this done yourself.
So I'll just leave you with this one question. Are you 100% sure your bank details are updated on the portal? Is your business safe from being suspended tomorrow? If there's any doubt in your mind, go check. Seriously, do it right now.